Well, here we are again, back under one of my favorite trees here at a park in Springfield, and I am watching the lightning bugs start to come out. Who's feeling this intensity moving through the planet right now? A couple days ago, I was, it was the solstice, so I was really feeling that the sun, the light, the power of illumination was active. And illumination always comes in and lights up everything, even the things that we would rather not see. But now that we're really in some lower frequencies on the planet of separation and power and destruction, it activates within us a whole new timeline of possibility. And I'm feeling that. And today I'm pretty exhausted, but it's kind of an exhausted that you get when you've been doing good work and you feel so good about being exhausted. I'm going to bed early tonight, so I'm going to get some rest and take good care of myself. And I've upped my mantra and my self-care. I'm drinking so much water right now, and it's hot here in Nashville. Like, we're hitting some high temps, but I find that in times like these, my body needs water because we are running so much electricity when we're running these high frequencies that we're bringing into the earth. So here's a couple things that I'm feeling that I'm curious if some of you are feeling as well. I'm noticing that for those of us who've been between realities, between worlds, and on our way to the realities that we're building in these higher frequencies, and we've been doing this our whole lives, but it's starting to really become grounded in very physical ways, in lighter, brighter, denser ways. So I am finding that it's tricky to keep my foot in the older, denser, heavier ways of being. And there's a resistance within me to doing things that activate those old patterns, those old habitual ways of existing with other people, with systems. There's a resistance, but the resistance feels different than I can remember it feeling in the past. It feels disengaged. It feels like the past is more of a dream now. And where we are in this moment and where we're going, what we're creating, in the days, weeks, months, and millennia ahead of us is so compelling. It's so compelling, and I can feel it in my heart in a way that makes it's like if you've ever been in a movie and you're just done, like you just don't really care about seeing the end of it. You're like, yeah, I mean, I can kind of tell where this goes, and you want to change to a different movie. You want to watch something else. You want to be inspired by something new. And I'm really feeling that. I'm also noticing that how things end says so much about where that frequency was. And so as we are letting the old paradigms unravel, the old ways of existing and being unravel, and as we're tuning in to the light and the notes and the songs of this new creation. Hello. We've got somebody on a bike and playing a little soccer, which is so fun. There's playfulness too. That's the thing. I have been feeling tuned into the playful parts of me. It's childlike, but it's not naivety, but there's an innocence to it that is, you know, it can't be fabricated. It's a truly different brainwave. You know, I love studying play. Divine Light Playhouse, our great theater that we live in, the playfulness of putting on our characters and exploring what it is to be human. And one of the things about children and play is their brain waves are in such a different state than we as adults who are trying to get stuff done and check things off our list and you know, power through and progress and make things happen and all of these. You know, it's interesting because there's a changing of the poles here on the earth right now, and that's across the board. So there is a shift in the masculine and the feminine energies, and I've been very fascinated with this for the last 10 years. Of course, it all exists as part of the whole, but we are moving into even more flow state, even more acting on our intuitive knowing immediately, without haste. And that's sort of how it feels stepping into these new realities that we're building. There's just this compelling, it's almost as if there's an energy at my back moving me forward, and I don't have to know how everything's working out because there's a trail of miracles. It's like golden sparkling light just up ahead, and if we just get on that path, it's kind of like Dorothy, follow the yellow brick road. If we just get on that path, it takes us where we need to be. We don't have to have it all figured out in our minds. This is powerful times. I suggest being informed about what's happening in the world, but not being tricked into the stories, and instead tuning into our hearts where there's the deep knowings. The knowings are so much more powerful now than the stories have ever been. All right. There are so many lightning bugs out here right now, and the creek is down this way. See, there's one lightning bug. I don't know if you can catch the golden light of these little lightning bugs, but there's kids out here playing. There's kids and families out here. It's a little slice of heaven on earth. And I am going to sit here under this tree. This tree and I have a lot of lovely conversations. I'm going to tune in to the we, and I'm going to listen for a few minutes. I'm going to listen, and I'm going to feel my heart. A lightning bug just landed on my arm, but already gone. All right, I'm sending you all the love, infinite love, from my heart to yours. Mwah.